気をつけ. Right? Arigashimasu. Hajimemashite. Let us begin. Alright, you guys see I'm by myself today. Sensei Grant's still on his important business meeting, traveling. Again, he's a very important person. There's a lot of very high profile presentations and lectures and some crazy stuff, but we won't get into that. I'm just following up on yesterday's video. I posted one on Shareef Oudh. I got the box right here. I had last night to kind of finish exploring them a little bit. I mean, obviously it was the first night, but I let them mature, and yeah, I got to see like the dry downs. All of them changed. All of them turned, you know, woody, smoky, and then sweet. They all changed a little bit, but I had some time to follow up on the two that they sent me as gifts, which I didn't have notes to before. So the one was Attar, and the other one was Thuraya. And those ones they sent me separately as like an add-on bonus to the 4 I already purchased. So I wanted to give you the actual notes and stuff because, again, I was spitballing it. I was using my phone as the camera, so I couldn't have the notes with me, and I didn't want to just step away, and I didn't expect them to send me anything. So I have the notes of the... No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Attar and Thuraya. It wasn't Attar and Thuraya. No, yes it was. Yes it was. I'm sorry. I made an extra note sheet, which confused me. So it was Attar and Thuraya. And so I hit one of two. I was good one of two. The Attar was the one I put in the middle. And that one I said in the video smelled like roses, oud, and sandalwood, and I freaking nailed it. Let's go. So it says Attar. Attar smells luxurious, slightly sweet, evocative of celebration and tradition, making it a delightful presence. The dominant note is a lovely milky floral aroma of roses, jasmine, and peppermint. I thought it was, I said rose violet or something, I don't know. But it's a rose jasmine peppermint, giving it soothing quality. I really just got rose. Followed by hints of light fruits, often perceived as citrus, sweet tropical notes, vibrant freshness, subtle herbal and earthy undertones come from the mix of oud, musk, and pandanus, contributing to its complexity. So there's the oud. I knew there was oud in the middle. And then finally, the creaminess of the Mysore sandalwood, oud, and ambergris. So there's ambergris in here and Mysore, fusing together to carry a mild, creamy warmth that balances floral sweetness, creating a harmonious and inviting scent. Attar, the aroma to build good memories with. So yes, I hit the rose, I hit the oud, and I hit the sandalwood all on this one. I'm proud of myself for that because I never thought I'd be at this point. So I nailed that one. I nailed it. I knew it. But as for the other one, Thuraya, it was a total debacle. Total miss. I thought Thuraya was an Attar base with the same as the Sumu. Turns out Thuraya is its own oud. It's just another oud. So I was wrong. I said it smelled like oud with that same apple, maybe sandalwood. No, it has apple in here actually though, which I'm proud of. I got. So let's talk about this one. Thuraya is a Malaysian oud at its finest, exhibiting notes and character that is found in ouds that are loved by the Japanese, which is right up my alley. Distilled from the finest wild Malaysian oud wood, this intense grade treasure reveals floral resin notes that are truly one of a kind. The delicate and soft purple apple floral, there you go, opening evokes a fresh fragrance of white cherry blossoms following the seductive layer of oriental resin. Each layer of scent unfolds like a story with the perfect balance of sweet, woody, and resinous notes. Notes of oudiness, florals, resins, dense green gardens. They're all packed into Thuraya. And then it was said, very limited. There are only a handful of bottles of Thuraya available. Each bottle is a treasure. This is not any oud oil, but an heirloom, a state of elegance, refinement, exclusivity, and the treasured. So I was wrong on one hand. I thought it was a full Attar. That's how beautiful this one was. It was actually just one oud. And I said, if this is an oud and I'm wrong, that's crazy. And I was wrong. So I think like the dense green gardens they were talking about and the apple, that's what made me think of the sumu. They were very similar in that regard, but different, which makes sense. It was an oud, so I was wrong. So I got the first one, the rose oud, sandalwood. This one though was a oud only. And here's the cool part. Kothar, they sell that for $40 for the little one online, the little sample that they gave me, which I'm blown away. But the Thuraya was also a $68 little sample. So they gave me a total of $108 samples free. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's crazy. So that Thuraya that was $68 matched the $68 Jamal. I mean, that's some serious oud right there. So thank you, El Shareef Oudh, if you watch this one. But I wanted to follow up on that one for you guys. So that was Kothar and Thuraya, the free samples they gave me. I'm happy I made at least one of them correct, and I picked out the second one, that apple smell. So hey, not too shabby. But I was wrong on the second one. It was a single oud. So awesome, guys. They sent me one Attar, one oud. But today I got another unboxing for you. Another one came in. This is the year of the oud. And this one is kind of cool because I was looking on Etsy when I bought Rising Phoenix, the Attars that are coming in. And man, like I said, you could just click and add to cart. And I found another brand that I've never heard of. I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't know. But it was a cheaper oud, and it's from Etsy, but it's Bakur Store Incense, right off Etsy. But I guess they have a website, www.bakurstoreincense.com, and it says premium handmade Arabic incense, oud oils, and fragrance oils. Please visit us in store for up to 50% off and better deals. And they sent me a card with that. I just opened the packaging, but I have the gift still wrapped up. So I got my trusty little pin tack here. I'm just gonna use this to get it open. But yeah, guys, thought I'd do something a little different. So if you're looking on Etsy to buy random perfumes or oils, oud oils, I pulled the trigger so you don't have to. Let's see what's in here. Again, totally random, never heard anything about this brand. Just found it on Etsy and wanted to open it. So here's the packaging. Have some notes on it as well. I'm just gonna rip this open. I don't know what's going on here. Actually, packaged very well, actually. There we go. Says, thank you for supporting our small business. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Look at that. Came in like a little jar, almost. A little jar. A lot bigger than the other samples. We'll see how it goes. So it's bigger and it was cheaper. So I have some notes on this as well. This was $26.21 on Etsy. It's called Royal Oud, made by Bakur Store Incense. Materials: Malaysia oud, Sri Lanka oud, Assam oud, Burma oud, and sandalwood oil. Let's open her up. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to go crazy with this. I'll just do a dab. I got class in less than an hour. I don't want to go crazy, but I'll take a little dab of that. A lot right there. I'll probably, I want less than that. Some there. Let me rub it in here. Wow. I know I say wow a lot, guys. I say wow a lot, but this is kind of funky. This is kind of funky. Off the get-go, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something real quick. I have this dojo stuff, and this is what it reminds me of. So in karate, sometimes we do iron palm hand conditioning stuff, right? And I'm just spitballing here, but I got like dojo stuff. It's like Chinese herbs, a lot of different herbs and spices in here. But it intensifies over. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry my phone storage keeps dying. I'm gonna have to invest in like iCloud storage or something, but where was I? So I have this thing called like dojo, or like iron palm like conditioning herbal analgesic, that's what it's kind of called. But it toughens the skin, it makes your skin harder, and it's like Chinese herbs and stuff. Well, right away with the Royal Oud, it literally smells so barnyardy, so stinky, so much like it reminds me of like some of these dojos, which they're all different, dojo, but they're used to like soak into your bones and your skin and kind of heal your when you're punching, it kind of breaks down the bone, it kind of breaks down, so this kind of helps callus it back up and toughen it up. But it's like got a really herbal, alcohol-y, I can't even describe it, just Chinese medicine, herbal-y type thing, which I like because I'm used to putting it on my hands. This Royal Oud smells just like that. It's like, it's got that alcohol-y, maybe a little bit more chocolatey, but like really stinky oud. Again, I gotta wear it more. It's been on my skin for a few minutes while I was deleting videos and stuff. Kind of getting a little sweeter. But honestly, guys, I'm not really a fan. Not really a fan. It reminds me too much of like the training implements. Again, it was 26 bucks. I don't want to count it out. I'll definitely give it a fair assessment. But they gave me a lot of the stuff for 20 bucks when with the other stuff I'm getting $40, $50, $60 ones and getting 0.2 ml. I mean, it smells strong, it smells potent, but if you're into like that Chinese herbal, funky, super, it is turning a little sweeter, but not really in a great way for me. This does remind me of like the Chinese herbs or something. You know, it reminds me of karate, really, because from punching and stuff, it's kind of got that really heavy I'm not gonna say incensey. Just super funky, like a funky alcohol smell, but not really like a mixed drink, just like the sting of alcohol with some sweetness to it. So probably won't be wearing this one, but I'll give it a fair shot. I'll put a little bit more on, and I'll test it out. So again, that's Royal Oud. Sorry, my phone's gonna die, and I have class coming up. So have you ever heard of dojo? Maybe I'll go through some of the notes in here. It's kind of funny though, but it's more of like a training, body healing type Chinese medicine, but it's made for martial artists. So it's kind of a cool connection, because I know ouds can be kind of not medicinal, but they can be calming and healing almost. But this stuff you literally put on your skin, you breathe it in, you know, and you hit things and it toughens your hands up. That's what I get from this oud. So if you ever got your nose on something like this smells like it. Who knows, maybe I'll use it on my hands to hit things. We'll see what happens. But again, that's Bakur Store Incense. That's one of the ones I bought. You can find that on Etsy, but I probably won't be wearing it because I got a lot more. I'm really itching to dig into the Shareef Oudh over there. So again, guys, thanks. Hope this one is a little shorter for you. And again, by the time Sensei Grant comes back, we'll have actual perfume videos coming, and hopefully he'll throw up some shorts here. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to you later. Domo arigato gozaimasu. I gotta go to class.